Hello everyone, good day to all. This is Mike, Mr. Typhoon Padua, returning to our update. This is the tropical weather analysis for the day July 26 to 29, Sunday to Wednesday, 2026. This is our English version, brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation. And we would also like to thank our partners, Aboitiz Power, and the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Leno Quevedo and our Honorable Vice Mayor Gabi Bordado. Well, it looks like it's the end of tropical cyclone Kiyapo with international name NOUL. It has made landfall this morning over southern China. It passed just to the east of Hong Kong, and it has been downgraded into a tropical storm, weakening rapidly, dissipating over land, and for the next 12 to 24 hours, it is just becoming a weak tropical storm and eventually into a tropical depression, then later into a remnant low. So expect still the effects of monsoon rains across southern China and the West Philippine Sea. Over the Philippines, improving weather conditions can be observed based on the latest satellite animation, as you can see. And we're going to show to you here the past 24 hours on where the typhoon made landfall. Gonna put on the past 24 hours for you to observe. So there you go. It passed here. If we zoom this, it made landfall over Qinghai, southern China. So that's the area where the storm made landfall. As you can see, this touched the eye, and it passed there directly around 3:30 in the morning, earlier this morning, I mean. And it's now weakening rapidly as it moves across the inland Guangdong. And here's the fast animation from the University of Wisconsin Tropical Cyclone page, and you can clearly observe here the rapid dissipation of the convection of typhoon, formerly Typhoon NOUL, with local name Kiyapo. And then over the Philippines, the southwest monsoon has begun to retreat over the West Philippine Sea, but we are still seeing some afternoon or evening rain showers and thunderstorms across Luzon and parts of the Visayas. And elsewhere, we have a weak low pressure here, 93W, and another one here. This is LPA 90C. And it looks like this is going to become the next tropical cyclone, and it's expected to track towards the west-northwest. And it looks like for the coming 7 days, this system is likely to visit the eastern shoreline of Honshu in Japan. So that's the track of the possibility of our next tropical cyclone. So the probability of visiting our country is currently at 50-50 chance as of this time. And it looks like most of the computer models are eyeing the system to the east of Japan. And here's the latest zoom-in satellite animation over the Philippines, and you can observe the lightning strikes across various portions of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. These are localized thunderstorms enhanced by the southwest monsoon. It's currently here, retreating over the West Philippine Sea. And we have here a tropical wave here, but it's not expected to develop. It's currently weakening as we speak. And here's the track of the Japan Meteorological Agency showing on where typhoon, or formerly Typhoon NOUL, made landfall. Right now is just a 65 kph tropical storm, and for the next 24 hours it is expected to rapidly weaken into a remnant low. And if we take a look at the latest wind forecast from the ECMWF so far, it's becoming quiet again across the Western Pacific. And for the next 3 days, we are looking at a surface trough here, monsoon trough. Possibility of a shallow LPA on Wednesday and Thursday forming here. And we have here a tropical cyclone, likely a typhoon, moving over the Marshall Islands from the international dateline. and that's the next tropical cyclone which formed over the international dateline. So its current forecast for the next 5 days is moving towards the sea southeast of Japan. So that's the forecast of our next tropical cyclone. We have the enhancement of the southwesterly wind flow over the Micronesia and the Caroline Islands. And on August 1st, that potential tropical cyclone is expected to move towards the northwest, far away from the Philippine area of responsibility. The power line is located here. Okay, so this is the power line. There's just an estimate, but it looks like that's the Philippine area of responsibility, that part of the Philippine Sea. So it's so far away to enter our country, so not a problem at all. But it looks like Japan will have a major threat from this potential super typhoon. This might be another super typhoon because of its very low atmospheric pressure, and since we are going into a super El Nino, what we call in English super boy, it looks like Japan is on grave danger of being visited by powerful typhoons this season. So we have here on August 6th making landfall over Honshu, just southwest of Tokyo. But again, the forecast of more than 5 days is highly uncertain. So this is just less than 30% in accuracy. So there's still more changes to occur. And then moving forward, August 6th, 7th, 8th, 9, and 10, we have multiple low pressure systems expected to form over the North Philippine Sea, and another one here over the Northwest Pacific. And you can see the flow of the southwesterly monsoonal flow. So this is the monsoon flow. So it looks like it's going to have some windy breezy conditions across the Philippines because of this potential LPA. That's 2 LPAs that are set to form during the first week of August. But again, the uncertainty remains high, so we will monitor this for the next 5 to 7 days if this forecast will continue to show this multiple or 3 systems. But we have another one here, so it's going to be a busy first to second week of August. Okay, and here's the latest on the Google DeepMind, and it looks like we have here the tropical cyclone NOUL, and we have here LPA 92C, excuse me, not 90C. So 92C is expected to enter the Western Pacific from the Eastern Pacific or Central Pacific, and it's moving towards the areas of the Western Pacific. If we are going to take a look at the put the wind speed and the cones, and it looks like this system is eyeing to become a super typhoon because of that category 4 status on the forecast of the Google DeepMind AI model of Google. Okay, and in the area of the Philippine Sea, we have a possible low pressure system here based on the so many dots. This is the ensemble, but it's not blended with each other, so it's still highly uncertain on what will be the next formation within the Philippine Sea. But outside, we have here 92C, which is likely a candidate of becoming our next super typhoon. Okay, but no worries, it's far away from our country. Now for the latest from easterwave.com, this is the ECMWF ensemble model forecast, and it shows here this is likely to become the next big thing, this 92C, as it moves towards the sea southeast of Japan. Okay, while here over the Philippine Sea, it's 50-50. chances of a tropical cyclone forming. So it's not high enough to perform such development based on what we are seeing right now from the ECMWF ensemble forecast. And here's NOUL, which is the current system dissipating over the south central part of China. And if we take a look at the rain forecast, so every day for the next 5 days until we hit the last day of July, we'll be expecting afternoon and evening rain showers and thunderstorms all throughout the country. And as you can see here, this is Monday afternoon. Tuesday morning, it's going to be fine with cloudy conditions, but you have also observed here on July 28, rain showers and thunderstorms over eastern Visayas, and in the afternoon all throughout the country, another round. And July 29 as well. July 30, we can see more thunderstorms over Mindoro, Visayas, and Mindanao, and parts of northern and central Luzon. On Friday, there will be another as well. So that ends the forecast right now on the daily rainfall. So we are back to our usual localized thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening, since we are now moving into the month of August. So from July 27 to July 27 to July 31st, we expect the usual afternoon or evening rain showers and thunderstorms. So those living in open spaces, please be careful. Take shelter when we have a localized thunderstorms occurring within your respective areas. Now, here's the latest on the wave heights. So far, the wave heights is returning to normal for the next 5 days until the last day of July. Less than 1 meter here over the East Philippine Sea. Very calm conditions up to 0.2 meter in wave heights across the Sulu Archipelago and Cuyo Archipelago as well, and all the surrounding waters of Central Philippines. And over the West Philippine Sea, it will also be up to 1 meter in wave heights, light to moderate, since we don't have any disturbances occurring for the next 5 days. And that's it. That's the latest for this evening. For the past few days, we didn't have some updates because of the too busy to handle. But rest assured, we're safe enough for this coming 5 days. We'll return probably on Wednesday for another update here at MrTyphoon.tv YouTube channel, and also at our Facebook channel, Mike Mr. Typhoon Padua. Take care. Stay safe always. Be #WeatherWiser, #TyphoonWiser, and thank you so much for watching our channel. Have a blessed week ahead, and God bless to all.